Welcome everyone to a next episode of Data Center. We're not going to do much today, but what we are going to do is perform a little bit of maintenance. I want to start getting redundancy built into these because we have had some situations where the cables have started failing, but not the most ideal situation. Plus, I'll probably start changing some of these for these type of servers. Try condenser space down. We haven't probably laid this out the best that we could do. We have got a little bit of wasted space now. It's going to be really weird trying to like build one in here and over here. I mean, that's 7 gaps there. I might have to use the 7 gaps for our next customer, which is over here. And it's just going to be a long way for the cables to go. We made the mistake of missing out a cabinet as well, thinking it would be easier, but as you can see, you can't get a customer in that cabinet now. But I hope it means we haven't lost out on the customer, because there's only 34 customers at the moment. So we're gonna go back and use them all. So this one, and because of what we need 7 racks. I'll probably put over here. We're gonna have a bit of a long cables. Anyway, that'll be the least of our problems. But let's start going through these. So our first customer was 40,000 IOPS, which is input outputs per second. Now these only do 5, and the bigger ones do 12. So we would need 4 of those, which is going to give us overspeed, but that's fine. So we need 4. See, look, now that's just broken. So now it's going to be a good time to do as any to do these. Let's buy 4 of the big servers, and then also want some grey. Let's put these on the floor. I bought 4, but I forgot it. I bought this in the hope that the technician guy would use it, but he buys it, so all those are wasted. I need to start using those. So that's for the redundancy. And then we're going to use... I could. Let's do that in a different colour. Let's buy custom. And then we're going to go for a grey. So let's get a cable. Because obviously when we started the game, we only had blue cable available, and as you can see, we've got a couple of blues. Right, so we've got another failed device. Well, what's the one? Oh, I don't know which one we're changing. Let's remove. Right, that's the one that's not working. Let's remove that. Put that on the floor there, and let's get him replace the other one. Which one it was? We've got a network switch off as well. Right, let's... we have one of those over here. That's 100 to 12.6. And then we need to cable it in. Where's the blue cable? Right. Okay, so let's remove all these cables. And the good thing of doing this, we can remove these. We don't all need these extra cables. Right, so let's turn all these on. And then we just need to rename it all 172 1619. 172.16.19. Copy that. .2. Three. 4. 5. And then all we need to do now, if we've done this properly, okay, something's not quite right here. Let's remove that. Right, now that's not working. Why is that not working, any of them? What have I done wrong? Right, there we go. So that customer is back online. Now, that can't be broken already. We've literally just replaced that. Why is that still showing? Let's get them to replace them all and see what... Because that one we have replaced. Why is he... What is he doing? He's taking it off the floor. I mean, I know technically these aren't broken, but I'm just going to get rid of them. Right. There's another one gone faulty. Everything is fine. What customer is that? 89. So this is the customer which has got a problem. Let's move that cable out the way. Right, so this is the one that's not working. So let's see if that's the cable. So that is 1, 2, 3. Right, say third server down. So let's make sure it's that one, which it is. New cable. That's fine. Right, so which one's gone down there? They're all dropping like flies. Right, so it's the second server in that rack. Make sure that does say 0. That's fine. That's okay, right, so this one, where it's a black cable one. Effective speed 0. Again, but this is one that he's just changed. Oh, we need the black cable now. It was the second one, wasn't it? Yes, it's the second one. Okay, right. So, we've got that done. So now, let's build redundancy into it. And that's got now redundancy built into it. So let's put so that's not going to make it any quicker, but that should. Oh, for God's sake! Something else has gone down there. They're dropping like flies. The one network asset management. Right, we can't get rid of that mark. And we can't get rid of that mark. Unfortunately. Let's see if we can clear all the warnings. Get all these out the ways, right? So that. Well, that didn't exactly clear the warnings, did it? Right, we've got one network switch is off. So where is that network switch? I wonder if it includes the one which is on the table. Because everything is on out there. So all that is on. So I think it must mean this one. I don't know why those yellow triangles haven't gone. Right, so the next one we're going to build redundancy into. what we got here? I don't know how we're going to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 servers on that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, up there we haven't got. We've only got 4. With that, we've got 1 coming in. Is that one? Oh, we've got another one that's got a problem. Don't there's much of a way of tidying that one up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could put redundancy into that one. I think I'm going to leave that because obviously 1, 2, 3. There's 1 coming in. So let's do the redundancy on this one. So all the redundancy to the outside. And then we need to put redundancy cable all the way to here. So it won't work, so it won't make it any quicker, but it does just give the option that if anything goes tits up on it, the wire should keep it running. Okay, cool, we're getting there. Oh, not there, not there. I'm going to go to that one. Fine, so let's okay, we've got just noticed we've got another server gone down. Nice it gave us an alarm or something every time there's a problem. Right. Right, so which one is this now? Oh, we got two that have gone down. So let's not shop. Let's send a technician. No, come back. Right, so he should be. Let's go and see which one he changes and see if the cables work after. Right, so that one is working. And I didn't put redundancy into that, so that's fine. Come on, you're not going to do the other one. Oh, I couldn't have put it in the queue properly. At least it's a good thing having a patch panel that when we do have to change the cable, we've only got to go from the server to the patch panel, not from the, otherwise you have to do it from there to the other switch. Right, good, so that's all working now. So these two red marks aren't going to go. Okay, we've got, right, so what I'm going to do this one. I want to see if I can use this one in its place. Would have been duplicate IP address. I'm not even putting your 168. 168 10.12.6. Oh, I've not cabled it up yet. That would help, wouldn't it, if I cabled it first? Right, it's redundancy back in. So what? Which one's broken now? No, not saying that one is broken. Right, so which one is that? So it's this one. So it's a blue one. That's the one we just changed. Why is that? All connected. Oh my god, they're dropping like flies. Let's just throw them away. Right, so that's a new device going in there. Right, 168, 10, 168, 10, 12, 6. 168, 10, 12, 6. Right, so that one's now fine. It looks like we've got okay, but it looks like we've got a broken switch, which is why it's showing all those devices as off. Okay, that's fine. So that should... Yeah, don't give me that attitude. Right, so all those are back on there. So fake news. So that's 1,500 down. So which one of these is broken? So that's got an effective speed of 0. I think I need to bring all these cables in a bit closer, to be honest. So let's get the blue cable. So which one was this that was... So that one's down. So it's the top of the third block. Top of the third block. So which one is this now that's not working? Right, so that one's not working down the bottom. But it doesn't say it's not. So that was just the cables. What's the next one? So that one, so we're looking for an orange connection. Still no more broken devices, but we got another one that isn't feeding. What, top one? Right, this one. And that's black cable. Where's my black cable? Black cable. But it doesn't say the device is broken, so hopefully that will cure it, and it does. Right, so that's just 2 queued. Right, so that's a broken device. So that's fine. So then it's this one. So it's 1 yellow, 1 blue. Let's shut these cabinet doors. Okay, so that's... Hopefully he'll be changing that one next. But there's a yellow one which is not at the right speed. And that one. The second one up. I think I might just start getting these all changed to a couple at a time. Let's Q3. So one of these isn't working. And I think it's a cabling issue. That one. So second cabinet. Right, it's that one. Let's put another cable in. So then we need the black cable. Not saying we've got a broken device anywhere. So it's that one, so it's a third one up. Look at all these devices that need changing. Right, so anyway, back to the maintenance we was doing. Right, okay. I think you get the idea what I'm going to do now, so I'm just going to say do redundancies, a lot of them where possible. I don't know if that's an effect in the game, but it certainly makes me feel a little bit better. I'm not entirely sure if there's a bug which all these red marks just aren't going. So we've replaced those servers ourselves, but for some reason they're still showing as a fault. So that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to carry on doing this off stream, you get the idea, and we'll be back tomorrow when we're going to try and build the next rack. So the next customer, that Earth servers, we need a lot, but what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and wire it in to over here, for the simple reason that I know all the cabinets have got customers, and we've already messed up by not using this cabinet, and now we can't select anything for it. So I don't know if that means that in the game we're going to be one customer short. I'm not entirely sure. But also we can only go so far that way and so far that way. So I want to try and use any gaps we got. And for this next customer, because it's going to be 5 cabinets, sorry, 7 cabinets, we've got an ideal 7 cabinets there. Be a nice little corner for it. I know we're going to have a long cable run all the way down here to there, but we will probably do that as a fibre, and hopefully that will do the job quite nicely. Right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and follow if you're on Twitch, that way you can catch us when we're live. So, or you can go to the website, it'll be on your screen at the bottom, and then you can catch up with all the episodes we've got for all the games we play. Just click on the game you like the look of, and it will take you to the YouTube page. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.